Sunbeam City's Weather and Climate Report. Sunbeam's climate. Sunbeam City is surrounded by mountains that are 610 to 3,048 meters above the valley floor. The city itself is about 3,048 meters from sea level. It is more than 320 kilometers away from the ocean. Thunderstorms are rare, but they could be dust storms and flash floods. Sunbeam City has a warm temperature all year long and has about 300 days of sunshine. This city has a dry climate and not much rain. This is the ideal place for people who doesn't like the rain and likes the sun. Mean monthly temperature and rainfall in Sunbeam City. Weather and climate change. The temperature and poisonous gases in Sunbeam City is increasing. The water supply is decreasing. All of this is due to population increase. Population increase. More and more people come to Sunbeam City each year. The population is rising by 85% each 10 years and has increased by about 900% since 1960. There will be about 2.8 million people by year 2010 and would reach about 5.2 million by 2020 if this pattern continues. The more people that are, the more resources they use. The more resources they use, the more pollution they make. Population graph. Temperature increase. The temperature in Sunbeam City is increasing by about 1.3% in 20 years. Compared to the nearby rural states, Sunbeam City's increase is about 0.7% more. Also, Sunbeam City is starting to become an urban heat island. An urban heat island's temperature is 1 to 6 Celsius more than the surrounding rural states. Sunbeam's temperature graph. Pollution. In the past 10 years, the amount of pollution in the air increased. These harmful gases and particles can cause acid rain, cause an infection, and make people and animals sick. Sunbeam's air pollution graph. Sunbeam's water supply. Sunbeam City is using a lot of water. Sunbeam's main water supply is from the Cross Country River. This river is shared over 7 states. The government laws limited the amount of water used from the ground and the Cross Country River. Amount of Sunbeam's water use. Each household in Sunbeam uses an average of 800,000 liters of water per year. The whole city uses about 925 billion liters of water each year. Sunbeam City gets 85 to 90% of their water from the Cross Country River. The other 10 to 15% is from groundwater. So, Sunbeam City uses about 805 billion liters of water per year from the Cross Country River. The Cross Country River can only produce about 45 billion liters of water per year. This river is also shared over 7 states, and each state has a lot of cities, so the water will run out. Also, the groundwater can produce 49 billion liters of water per year, and we are using about 120 billion liters of water from the ground per year. That would also mean that the groundwater will run out soon. Groundwater use. In the past, Sunbeam's main water source was from groundwater. Since 1940, the groundwater usage was increasing by an average of about 60% each 10 years. In 1980, the government laws limited the amount of groundwater Sunbeam City could use because the people in Sunbeam City used too much of it in the 1970s. Now, Sunbeam's main water source is from the Cross Country River. What should we do? There is a lot of ways to stop Sunbeam City from becoming an urban heat island. They're very simple, but we need to make a difference. Recommendations. Here are some ways to help Sunbeam City. Use hydroponics to make less wastewater and use less space. Use your shower water to shower your garden, since most of the water used in Sunbeam City is used to water gardens. Make vertical farms so we could use less space. Try not to use your car as much as possible so we could use less pollution. Like if you live near your school, you could bike or walk. Make use of abandoned spaces so we can make parks and grow plants, so we're not just gonna waste space. Make a law to limit the amount of people that can come into the city so the population won't be too high. Use less electricity by closing the lights and air conditioning when you don't need it. Try not to buy and build houses on the outskirts of the city to avoid making the heat island bigger. Picture credits.